Happy Friday! Welcome to the Weekender once again. I can't express, I can't express how much I really appreciate everybody's comments, their emails. I hope everybody's family and friends are safe and healthy. I hope we're all out there practicing our social distancing. It seems like we're getting a little grip on this thing here. And I just hope everybody continues to move forward in their life, continuously being blessed. So as you can see, what I got on here, it's a U.S. Open weekend. It's in New York City this year. Last year was in Pebble. I got to go see Tiger and the crew last year out at Pebble for the first time at a major. And next year it's in San Diego. And I've already looked into travel arrangements to go out to Torrey Pines. Maybe Tiger will make the cut next year because it doesn't look like he's going to make it this year. So, with that being said, I think it's a great segue into this week's topic. And this week's topic is the 10 best places to purchase real estate overseas or international real estate, however you want to spend it. I just thought it was appropriate for this time of the year because everybody looks like they're getting reared up to do a little traveling out there. Things are starting to open up. And this story was actually done and put out like right at the end of 2019, right as we were rolling into 2020. And so I look at it as two ways you can look at it. You can look at it as a missed opportunity or an opportunity waiting to happen. The reason why I say opportunity waiting to happen, you'll see as we get a little bit into it. So coming into the year, Panama was probably the number one area if you were looking to invest overseas or internationally in a real estate. If you're looking for a timeshare, an apartment, a beach home someplace, Panama was number one. And the reason why it was number one, because of the rental market was so good, and I guess they have a really strong agricultural environment, which is kind of driving their market. The next area was Brazil, believe it or not. At the beginning of the year, Brazil was considered to be one of the hotter areas to go ahead and buy property overseas. And it was on most of the coastal regions. Believe it or not, Brazil at that time was giving up almost 8% return on your investment. That's a pretty big number for, maybe a vacation home or an investment that's overseas. Number three was the Dominican Republic. And it was a really great investment due to that they had at that time, had a strong tourism that was really picking up. And then they had really strong business travelers. And the business travelers, as it was saying, was they chose to stay in rental units versus staying in hotels. So that was very interesting. And then coming in at 4 and 5, Thailand was number 4. Number 5 was Portugal. And then coming in at number 6, which I thought was one of the most interesting aspects of the article, was France. France was number 6. And one thing that I thought was really neat, because at the beginning of the year, they were offering 2% loans to foreign mortgages, which meaning that you could, be living here in the United States, and they were offering up to 2%. And here's a really crazy thing. They were letting the LTV, the loan to value, go up to 85%. In France and Paris, if you want to invest over there in a rental unit. I thought that was outstanding. With that being said, the vacation areas such as like Mexico, they were number 7. Obviously, the beach cities are great investments. And the way I look at it right now is the United States right now, our market's doing really well. But I can't imagine some of these other regions doing as strongly as we are as they come out of COVID. So what I'm suggesting, and like I said, the Weekender is always just my opinion, is nothing in stone. But the way I kind of see it is once they open up these, tourism gates and so forth, I just kind of have a feeling that next year might be a really good opportunity if that's something that you're looking at. I've had a couple people already email me that they might be interested in it. I just think that, it's going to probably take some of these coastal regions a little bit longer to kind of get back to the normalcy because, I mean, obviously, the tourism industry, like in San Francisco, is still being hit. And so I can't imagine how some of these other countries are dealing with it right now, in these coastal areas where you might be able to find a really good deal. So again, thank you for tuning in to The Weekender. Once again, you can always reach me at area code 510-220-7155, or you can reach me at sgattisonrealtor.com. You all have my email. Feel free to email me. Again, I thank you, and I really, truly appreciate everybody's comments. Have a wonderful weekend.